This is a linear danger area. Your team comes up on it. We've gone over this. What should this team do? This is a trail. The track line goes.
Move the first two across, then the other three wait.
Yes.
Looking.
They two both across. What are they doing at the other side?
They start looking.
No, they perform sears. Stop looking and smell. Because you don't know really what's over there. They take a nice different position, they stop, whatever.
So everybody stays right where they are, right?
Yeah. These guys will look around. I'm not looking around, just stop, look, listen, smell, whatever, 3, 5 minutes, whatever they feel comfortable to make sure there's nothing over there. Then let's just say if there is a danger area, something hit it there. Whatever it might be, a log or rock, someplace somebody can shoot at them. You have two choices. If they're really worried about it, they can go clear it, shoulder to shoulder, overwatch together, or they can bring the whole team across and then clear it. Again, we can't set rules with this. It's going to have to be decided by the team what to do when they do it. When this team comes across, it's best to bring the team across as once. I know some guys teach, watch the row, watch the trail, and then one at a time. What are you doing?
Setting a pattern.
Setting a pattern. What happens when you set a pattern and somebody's watching?
Get whacked.
Get whacked. Makes sense? Now, you can one guy across at once if for some reason you feel that's best. Again, we don't set rules here. You just got to do common sense things.
Well, someone was talking Sunday where they were doing this, and the team leader didn't feel good about it, but they actually had somebody on Overwatch, and then they ran the two across, and then they just waited and took their time, and the guy who was watching thought he missed the first group, and he caught the rear of the team, and then he ended up moving off to pursue, and he missed the other three when they crossed.
Yep. It changes like that. Avoid setting patterns and keep all your guns in the fight. You don't want to spread yourselves out too far, because what happens in 4th generation warfare, all you have is your guns and your rifles and your men. So if they're spread way too far apart, this guy can get shot and these guys can't do nothing to help him. He's just dead or injured. Now you don't really want to stack on top of each other like we was doing the other day a little bit. That was just to get you guys a little better at, but you want to keep a couple yards different too much. Again, train and situation to dictate what you do. You take contact. The guy shoots at you in this position. Okay, you're in the Y, basic Y here. What should you do?
First
Those two guys come around, so you
Okay.
get in a fight.
Yeah, if you want to fight, or you can peer out. Depends on the situation. Or go walk through it. What you want to do is first thing, hit the ground, yell out the 3Ds, direction, distance, description, you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. But you want to make sure, you don't want to hunker down too long. You want to start making decisions fast. Either you do two things. You need to form teams. These guys are together. These guys are together, you know? They need to figure out what they're going to do, because you want to work as a team. You don't want to be independent. If these guys want to peer out, and they're peering out, and they're yelling peering, these guys, let's just say they go this way because there's a ditch or a ravine they can take cover behind. Think about terrain. Wherever the track or the point man goes, what does the second guy do? Follows him. No matter what happens, he follows him. Even if he's told to peel back and around, or this way or whatever, and he goes this way for whatever reason, everybody's going that way now. You got to follow your team. The left-hand flanker always leads, because you have to be somebody. So the left-hand flanker will always lead where the team goes. So if he goes this way, the whole team goes this way. Then when they start shooting, wherever the tracker again goes with this team, he needs to move this way, and then wherever he stops, the other guy must stop. That makes sense? So again, then you have, and then you can just keep on bounding your way out these guys can't bound so far that they can't cover these guys. And that happens a lot. You notice it. These guys will run crew after BFE, and they can't lay down fire to support these guys, and these guys are left hanging by themselves.
In any circumstance, the team follows the left flanker.
Yes, because if not,
So if the left flanker had shot off to the right, everybody went to the right.
yeah, because you're a team. Generally, yes. Now, if something screws up and you have to do whatever thing change, then you think might go to pot. But you got to keep a general rule of thumb, because otherwise, guys be running everywhere and everybody be confused.
So in every white formation, the left flanker is like a mini team leader then?
Yes. Or the point man is if you're just out here doing a security patrol. Remember the point man, where the point man goes?
Yeah.
Remember one of the other classes? So, this. Now, the team leader should yell out if he wants to peel. We all know peel is breaking contact. Or flank means we're flanking around because we want to take the fight to them. Depends on, those are the basic words we use. So the team leader should be on top of the game. And once things are going on, and within 30 seconds be giving orders, peel left. That means these guys need to peel left. What direction is left? The direction you're going, it's always the direction the team was going is left or right, forward or back.
So when you peel, is it one person at a time?
No, both of them need to go.
Everybody's
Both these guys need to go, because if you peel one at a time, like I went over when you see the line peel that everybody does, that's mostly designed originally to keep your file on target as you're moving your team down. That makes sense? So in essence, if we're in a line and like you see everybody and the next guy slaps them and you move on down, everybody's shooting.
Are you talking about the Australian peel?
Yes, some guys call it that. As I'll draw it out here. There's a lot of, now the Army might do it a little bit different, but again, we're not Army. What everybody wants to do, and you see this all across the videos, and it just irritates the hell out of me, because all you do is make a pattern is they hit contact. This guy runs down this way, he slaps this guy and he starts shooting. And then they keep on going like this. That's fine and dandy, you're keeping your guns on file, and there might be a time you want to do that. Problem is you're setting a pattern too, that makes sense? On this, and you're in the kill zone longer. If there's more guys here, you have more guys get shot. The faster you can get out of the kill zone, if you're peeling out, the better off you are. Does agree? Than leaving everybody, because this was planned for a reason. The chances of these guys just shooting at you, wandering through the woods is slim to none. Usually they're sitting there waiting for you to come. Am I right or am I wrong?
Right.
And again, it depends on the situation. You can do this, but this is mostly meant that these guys are surprised. This guy is surprised that you're there. He's just shot out of desperation or whatever. You can tell it's chaotic, okay? And you want to keep your firepower all on him and move into a different position. That's when you probably would do this, is you would just move on down the line, everybody shooting, like holding the line. Make sense?
Yeah.
But to peel out in a well-planned danger area where they had it planned and they have guys here waiting to shoot at you, waiting for you to come into their trap, you need to get out of that kill zone as fast as possible. And just set a pattern, one guy at a time, this kind of usually leads to disaster. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.